That was an insane race here in Snowshoe, West Virginia for the final. It all went down to the wire. Loic Bruni came down last man on the hill and he's taken the overall. Insane race. Loris Vergier threw it away, but we're going to go and see what went down. This is Win TV from Snowshoe in West Virginia. Take me home. West Virginia! What a day.
Oh man, so happy. Yeah, just feels like, man, I haven't had a podium in so long, and to do it like pretty much at home is so good.
Unreal. Unreal.
Snowshoe just delivers for the title.
Does.
It's so cool. Like,
It does.
I'm stoked we're coming back next year. The track's interesting. It's pretty flat, but man, it's a hard race. Like,
Yeah.
I think everyone can agree on that. So, man, just so happy.
I can agree.
Cool.
And fucking stoked for you, mate. And I hope you can heal up
Oh,
in
man.
this off season and come back
I don't feel
stronger.
like a thing right now.
Yeah.
Like,
But
no, it's all good.
I mean, you had a healthy wrist and then you didn't get the podium, but you got a broken wrist, you get the podium. So
Hey,
what's the deal?
Just gotta push through the pain. I don't know. I don't know. I'm just
That little bit to take your mind off things or
maybe,
what?
yeah, I don't know, but I'll take it.
And Yolanda, sick race last night as well, so
Yeah, for sure.
not a bad day for the family.
Yeah, no, so cool. And my brother's here. He qualified on
the first
Wednesday,
one? Yeah,
so
sick.
and my dad's here. It's just awesome, man.
Unreal. Enjoy this moment.
I'd rather be crashing than 16th again. I was trying hard.
We saw it. We saw
Yeah,
it.
I was trying. I don't even know what happened,
You were
man.
trying afterwards too.
Yeah, I was trying afterwards too. I want to try and hang on to a top 20 going into next year, but who knows? We'll see. But yeah, much better than my 5th, 16th place this year.
All right.
I
Well,
would be pissed at that.
you made it exciting anyway.
Yeah, I honestly tried my best. I'd rather crash than come 16th.
And a suicide for sick Mick.
I decided about that on the lip of the jump. It was such a shit suicide, but I didn't even
but-
think about it till I took
Well,
off.
it's sick Mick's last
Yeah,
race. You got to
exactly.
do a tribute.
Yeah, Sick Mick and Emily. Don't
Yeah,
forget about Emily
Emily
singing
as well,
Tyler.
yeah.
So, congrats to both of them on great
mean-
careers.
Emily doesn't do suicides,
doesn't
but
do
she's
suicides.
had a bloody good run.
Bloody good, both of them bloody good runs. So
Yeah.
unreal day, unreal race. Stoked. So sick what Loic did, but I'm stoked for Luca, dude. He deserves that.
Yeah, it's been a long time coming, I feel.
Coming. Stoked for him.
Vali took the overall.
Yeah.
Is it true?
Yeah. So Austria's on fire, mate.
Yeah, so
And
good.
My wife's Austrian, so I can be part of the Austrian family, you know.
Yeah, good choice, good choice.
One day I'm going to be racing for Austria.
Yeah, that would be a good idea.
Yeah. I'll be in the national team when I'm 50 years old.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah.
Our trainer. Could be our trainer.
Yeah, I could be the trainer, but and you?
How was it for you today?
It was hard. It was hard. Yeah.
I think for everybody.
There was a big crash. The girl in our team right before the start, so it was
How, is she good?
not so good in the helicopter. So it wasn't like, yeah, I want to go racing now.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
That's shit. If it's on
But-
the same team.
But honestly, I'm just happy to be riding.
Yes.
It was.
So good.
I just started this week, so I can't complain.
That's impressive.
Yeah,
is,
well, I
really.
can't complain. And I think I beat Loris Vergier, so I'll call it that. Yeah. Not often I beat him.
Yeah, that's good. Congrats.
But you got 6 in the overall.
Yeah,
6 in the overall.
that's not
How
bad.
many races did you do?
I lost only. I did not race at 2.
So you missed 2 races
Yeah.
out of 7
Yeah, or 6.
of 6. So you only did 4 races
Yeah.
and you're 6 overall.
Yeah, but I did a good one today.
Yeah.
I was on just like 2 bad mistakes,
Yeah.
but
That mistake really cost you.
yeah, like 2 bad ones.
Yeah.
But my arms was not that bad because I was really focused.
Yeah.
So and I did like everything, ice baths, like arnica cream, like
Really?
mental preparation, and and it hurt this time, so I was able to ride not that bad in the bottom, so I was happy. And fourth is good, so I'm stoked.
Shit, you're excited for next year?
Yeah, well, yeah, like, I want to do a year like without injury, nothing. I will take care of my body this winter. We'll do a good training, and yeah, just can't wait for next season.
A few runs at Piron Bike Park then?
Yeah, we'll help for the run.
All right, Camille Balanche finished 3rd today and 3rd overall. You happy with that?
Oh, for sure. Like every fucking run on the podium. So
Yeah. It's a
no, really
dream.
happy. Yeah, it's a dream. Like even world champ. So I'm just really, really stoked.
And apparently, Miriam washed out in the corner, and then Valley's taken the overall.
Yeah, so Valley had to win, and Pompon had to be 7, and it's what happened. So it was crazy.
7?
Yeah, she has to be 7, and she ended 7. So I mean, it was crazy. Yeah, it was a disaster for her, and rushing so like almost the last corner.
Yeah.
Yeah, poor. Yeah. Really
you feel bad for her.
Luck. Yeah, bad luck. But I mean, it's racing and everything happens. So.
And if you're racing, you got to push to the finish. So.
Yeah, for sure.
Hands still cooked.
Yeah.
You got on the podium the other day. You were running for a podium as you were coming down, and you just smoked that tree.
Yeah. Bit of a dick punch last race of the season, but yeah. I really thought I had a podium in me today. I felt good all day, and then I just,
looked like it.
For sure, I just ran that line a little bit too long, and I should have braked a little earlier. I was just too caught up. I was like, oh, this is sick, like I'm going so fast, and then I was just in the tree, and I was like, oh, I'm on my back. What the fuck?
Did that hurt?
Yeah, a little bit. I don't know.
You're right.
Yeah, I'm fine. It just.
Your hand? How was it?
It's fine. It's just I have a lot of painkillers in me. Really? I have to go to a piss test. This day is just. Not turning out the way I would like to.
But the last race before this one was pretty epic for you.
Yeah, it was awesome. I was top 10 overall. I think I just choked it away and ended up 11th. So
wow.
That's also pretty shitty.
Did you even expect to win the overall today?
No, it was in the back of my mind, but like I told everybody that asked me, I do the best I can. The race is not in my hands, and I see. And then when I crossed the line, Finn was like giving me the I won, and I was like, fuck yeah. And then Laurent runs at me the way he kind of ran at me 2 years ago.
Yeah.
I was like, he was like, championship. I was like, what the fuck? And then I didn't know what happened to Loris, and obviously Thibaut didn't race, so I was like, fuck yeah.
That came over, he's like, yeah, you went fast yesterday.
Yeah.
And he's like surprised, and then you're like, whoa.
Yeah, fuck yeah. I don't want to be 15th and live at 2, you know. I want to be the last guy on the hill and all eyes on me, then the pressure is better.
Yeah.
And you feel like you're doing something
impressive.
Not impressive, but something better because you're the last guy. Then the people scream even more for the last guy, you know. So I was trying to get everything I could, take what people had to give me, and it was sick. So much crowd and so much everything. I loved it.
We need more races in the US.
I know. I love America, and this is like so small, and there's so many people. I don't know where they come from. So
they're driven from everywhere.
We need more races here, and the industry is really strong in the US. So I think everyone should push for it, and it's
2 or 3 races would be sick. At least one on the West Coast too.
Yeah, for sure. And honestly, I don't like double headers so much. It's so demanding.
It's hard. Yeah.
So it would be nice to have like some weeks, and then we go around the States or Canada or whatever, or even South America will be sick.
Yeah.
And
South America
and do more. Yeah, because I'm sure the people there are sick too.
Yeah, in South America the fans are insane, so we got to be there as well. We do North America, South America as like a block, 1 month.
Yeah, you take charge of the UCI now. Should have elected you.
I'm just the one that talks. Yeah.
True, me too. I like talking, and then when it's time to take actions, I'm like, I gotta go.
And Thibaut going down yesterday, that's got to be like pretty rough to watch as well, you know, like.
Yeah.
But he's so young.
Yeah, honestly, it was super tough to see him just cracking, you know. It was so much pressure on his young shoulders.
Yeah.
And he's riding so much on the edge, plus that pressure, it was too much, I think.
Yeah.
And see him go down like that is so shit, because he had a pretty solid injury, he had surgery and shit.
Yeah.
And you don't want to have mates going down like that. So for sure, in one way, I was like, okay, the overall is doable, even more. So one of on my shoulders, you know, there's 2 guys, and one of them was like, overall is doable, and the other one was like, fuck, it sucks for we're all in the same boat. So when someone gets hurt, it's you also like, fuck, you go a bit slower.
Yeah.
So best wishes to him, and he's so young, so fuck, he has time.
Yeah.
Like, something crazy happened today, and I need to get hammered, man.
So not Red Bull. It's on the beers tonight.
Someone said moonshine.
Moonshine with Red Bull.
Oh no.
Guy Jesse, he just makes this every time in Snowshoe. He makes me a microphone.
No way.
Yeah.
I mean, beer holder. It's the best one I've ever seen. Dude, it was amazing. Like, I was in the start heart, and it was a minute to go, and everyone was yelling. They did not stop yelling for a minute, and I was like, all right, guys, I need to focus. Like, and they were just yelling. And as soon as I went out the gate, I was just like, heard him, but then like it kind of just went silent. Like I was just in the zone and went for it. And it was honestly the perfect run. Like felt really good. It hit all my lines fast. As good as I could go.
How was it? The last race, how did your run go? Was it hard to do that run, like knowing it's your last race?
Yeah, it was, I don't know,
Was it weird, or?
it was super weird.
Yeah.
It was different to anything I've ever done before. So, and I was like, said bye to John, my mechanic at the top, and started crying, and I'm like rolling into the gate, couldn't see because I got tears in my eyes, and then I was like, okay, I'm calming down, and then just as I was calm, this little girl's like, we love you, Mick, and I was like, started crying again. But I felt quite good in my run. Like I executed very well. I felt happy with my run and got a couple of 6 suis in, and the crowd was just like, man, my ears were bleeding all the way down. They were so loud. So that was awesome.
It was pretty special at the bottom to be standing there, see you come in, and your 2 boys both crying, come over. It's pretty sick.
Yeah, it's pretty awesome to have everyone here, and not just my family, and like I've got a few close friends here, but I mean this whole world has just backed me so much, and all the messages I've gotten this week is just overwhelming. So.
And that 1 year you took off to work with me, was that just like you did your first day? I remember it was real hard, and it sucked. Did you just like, I wish I was riding my bike?
No, actually. I was like, I enjoyed that year off, and I enjoyed working. I worked landscaping with you, and then I spent the second half of that working on a potato farm, and I almost bought a potato farm actually.
Really?
So I could have gone either way, but the guy I was working for followed mountain bikes, and he's like, you should be riding your bike, not working for me. And I was like, yeah, maybe.
Well, just everyone really respects how you've approached your whole career, and like how much positivity you had the whole time. Thanks very much, Mick. Cheers, mate. No, it's been good, and I couldn't help but be a bit emotional myself when I saw you come down.
Yeah, me too.
It was special, mate. Cheers. You were in the hospital an hour ago. You got wheeled over here on a bike, and now you're back for the overall podium.
Yeah, it's amazing.
Yeah.
I'm feeling strange right now because of all the medic I took, but I'm here. I'm here, so I'm stoked.
That stuff doesn't make you feel too well, but it's got to be good to be here.
Yeah, for sure. Feeling good. It's good for my health, you know.
And just like mentally.
Yeah, exactly.
See everyone and
be with everyone and be second overall. Wow,
second overall.
It's amazing. I can't complain.
At 20 years old, if you would have fought last year, would you hope for second overall, or you just wanted to win, or what was the approach?
No, the approach was to be top 5 or top 10, like last year, But second, it's amazing.
But it must have been hard yesterday to go down like that. I saw the emotion afterwards. You must have felt that one.
Yeah, it was pretty hard, because I knew it was over to win the overall, So it's pretty tough, but I'm young, so I still have plenty of years coming.
And then it's pretty crazy. Aaron Gwynn arrives and wheels your bike off for you.
Yeah, he started to be a good friend of mine, so I really appreciate him, and I'm always talking with him and other stuff, and I really appreciate that he take my bike because I walk in the woods for 30 meters, and I was a broken ankle with the bone going out. I didn't knew that, so good that he bring my bike,
You're not made out of sugar, mate. You're tough.
You need to. You need to. I would like to thank everybody for the message from all over the world, all type of riders. Really, I really appreciate all the messages. Thank you very much, guys.
You've dominated the juniors already. If you had the choice, would you move up to elite?
I don't know. I think I'm still good for another year in junior and then go up to elite. But it's still cool to see where my times are for elite. But maybe not yet.
You were there on track pretty much for all the action. You got all the videos yesterday.
I have no clue how. I got Tebow's crash. I got a friend of mine, Chris's crash, and whole bunch of action. It was pretty cool.
Yeah, you're watching the elite to try and learn a little bit?
Yeah, I kind of just do it as my track walk. So look at the course and then watch people ride different lines, and then I just ended up filming the right guys, I guess.
And we're here in the US. You got to be 21 to drink, but you're going to sneak in a few beers tonight?
I don't know. We'll see. I'll have to ask my dad for that one.
Is he allowed a beer tonight?
He's allowed a beer not in a public location.
The world's most tired rider in today's race.
Yeah, you saw that, did you?
Yeah.
Yes.
I watched the whole thing.
Struggling down those last rock gardens. I didn't know if I was going to get to the line.
You got wild. I was like, honestly, I thought he's got a flat. He's getting too loose.
Well, I was coming down and I was like, that drop that everyone ate shit on. Yeah. I was like, right, well, it's last run of the year. Might as well no break it. Nearly died. Like, arms caved. I'm sure I got a little bit of diety stem imprint on my flipping throat. Rode it out. And then I was like, I've survived. I got to the bottom and then nearly binned it in the last turn just because I couldn't hold on to it.
You've got to be stoked to finish off the season strong then.
Yeah, I'm pretty happy, but 0.2 of the win, so yeah, it's a bit sad.
That's tight.
Yeah, really.
But Snowshoe has been pretty good to you.
Yeah, I did all right good here, so I'm pretty happy about that.
And now you got to be excited to like go home, get strong, and get fired up for next season.
Yes, of course, I need to recover again on my leg and have a big training and be ready for the next year.
So your leg has been like holding you back a little bit?
Yeah, I gained some like a bruise on my leg again.
Yeah.
So I need some time to recover, but I think after I will be back.
Only once, yeah. There it is. Honestly, did you ever expect you'd be holding that?
Not at all. I was like, okay, if I get third, like that would be so sweet for my first year in elite, and then somehow this came out today. I have no idea what happened.
Yeah. So you would have been like, I didn't watch the whole women's race because I had to race too, but you would have been sitting at the bottom waiting for Miriam to come down, and then just like she was going well, and then she washed out.
No, it was so weird. Like I was getting changed and like, you know, getting ready to get on the second place.
Really? So
and then like, suddenly like second split or the first split was red, and I was like, what's happening there? And then the second one was red, and then the third one was green or red, I don't remember. And then she crashed. I was like, wow, I was actually faster before she crashed.
Yeah.
So I was like, oh, maybe that was a good run. And then I didn't really get it because I told the boys to not talk about the overall, like what kind of position I need to be where. And I had like no idea that I won the overall until like the guy said it down there.
And that's got to be insane. First year elite and you're taking the overall.
Yeah, it's crazy. Like after the rough season I had, like I would never imagine to hold this trophy in my hands today.
Hard season for you.
Yeah, like so inconsistent for me. Like some real highs and some major lows. So it's the first time I've kind of experienced that. So yeah, big learning curve.
Yeah, like making progress and then not.
Yeah, like I said, it was just waves, like massive highs and like the lowest lows I've experienced. I think coming back from like staggered injuries probably hasn't helped, but I'm just excited to go home.
But it just kind of shows how hard this sport is at the top level.
Well, and like the women's field is so much better than it ever has been. Like, because I can't just, you know, last year even I was able to come back and get third overall, and then you kind of, I don't know, I had a clean run today, it was pretty fast, and I ended up 6.5 seconds off the win. So, you know, it's definitely something to work on, but I'm pretty hyped that it's no longer, you know, a 2-horse race for the overall. It's, you know, 6-7 of the girls can do it, so.
Lenzerheide World Champs 2018, you were coming down, you were battling for third then.
Yeah, I was like, I had really bad injuries, like many people know, and my shoulders were really bad, but now, like, finally I feel like good and strong, and I got the support I like, so I feel like I could fight for it every race, but it took long, huh?
Yeah, and those shoulders, like, some people actually said that you might not even ride again.
Yeah, like, it's gnarly because many people don't know, but those injuries were coming from my background in motocross.
Yeah.
So it was getting worse and worse, and then I have to fix it, but it didn't fix it all with the surgery, and then I have to get another surgery, so I had like 2 surgeries in both shoulders. But now it seems like it's working, so like, thankfully, it's good, and I can't wait. I love this, man. Like, that's my passion. I want to do it like forever if I could, so couldn't be happier.
Could the World Cup overall go down any better? And like, what is it with Snowshoe it just seems to provide?
I don't understand. Like, I don't think, I realize that there's no point in me even trying to guess who's going to win because it doesn't work.
Yeah.
And hey, happy to be on Win TV.
Yeah.
I'd like to make a shout out to Mom and Dad, and finally made it.
Thank you. But like, who were you picking for today?
I think it was hard. Like, Loic had all of these interviews, and he was just like, I love the pressure. I want to qualify first. Like, no one else talks like that.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like, it was hard not to it was hard to bet against him.
Yeah.
But who was your pick?
I wouldn't have gone past Loris because like he just seems to always be good.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, who knows?
Good.
Yeah, he's been like so solid every single race.
Yeah.
Snowshoe has been bloody good. That's a good way of putting it. I honestly didn't see it being my type of track at all. How the year's been going, I didn't see any of this coming.
Really?
No, honestly, I was just coming here to get some top 10s and be top 10 in the overall.
Yeah.
And now I'm 5th overall and I win a race. I really didn't see this coming.
So when you landed onto the road, you smoked your chainring?
Pretty much, yeah. I just chose not to brake and went so deep and flat, landed on a rock, bent my chainring, and it was enough to make the chain fall off. And this sprint at the bottom's a key section, and it ate into the time that I'd made up at the top. So a bit sad, but at least when you know your own pace and it's a technical, it's a lot easier to swallow.
Last season, I was like, whoa! I was like Kate. I was like super fired up, and I don't know how to ride like that. So I did like 2 corners, almost died. And from that point, I was like, yeah, riding like a junior. So it didn't work out. Need to figure out, like, I need to know that now. And yeah, that's basically, I need to ride smooth and by my own pace. Yeah. That's it.
So you had already made the mistakes in the top. I think you were a bit back at the first split, and then you just...
I was like, focus. And then I don't know, this much, I was like, and then went out of track, just like a split second, you're out of your mind, and it just, so it was a bad race for me.
Yeah.
Still my best finish in the overall, so I can't really be sad, but yeah, I need to figure out some things, like every last race I suck real bad, every time.
So just the last race this season?
Every time.
There you go, rough day for you, Miriam.
Eh bah oui, hein.
Yeah?
Ouh là là.
What happened?
I don't know.
Yeah.
I have no idea.
So, I didn't watch, but I heard that you slid out coming in the second last corner.
Yeah, exactly. Like in after the pedaling, maybe I was not pushing enough on the last few days. Then my wheels was just a tiny bit into those slippery rocks, like the dust or something, and I don't know. I have no idea what happens, and I'm still like struggling to find it. So I've been watching the GoPro 1,000 times now, and
already.
Already. But I think it's just I don't know, a mistake of my position on a bike or something.
But I guess you never stop learning.
Exactly, like, that's what I say tonight. Like it's such a good sport, and for me, I take it as a game. And I'm 31 now, and I'm still learning. So this is amazing. I really love, and I like to improve. Really, this is what pushed me every day to go training harder, and to learn is really something good. So yeah, another lesson today.
This year, you still got that rainbow jersey, so it's not a bad year.
No, honestly, it's not a bad year, and I've showed I have the speed, and the work we've been doing with the Commensal Mucus is working. The bike is working amazing. So no, it's only positive. But the hour after the race was.
You are more to this sport, to us as the people, than the dollars in the sense it can be produced.
I'm not worried about dollars, mate.
I know you're not. I know you're not. We appreciate you. You have brought more joy to us through the off season than anybody could ever do.
Right. So we're here with Kirk McDowell. You haven't raced a World Cup for 2 years, and then you came back here to Snowshoe. What was the reason?
I thought I could take 1 week off work and get 2 races in.
Really?
It seemed like a pretty good plan, and this was my last World Cup in 2019 that I ever raced. So, and I really enjoyed the track. Did pretty well then. So I figured it'd be fun to, not too bad of a flight to get over here and make it happen.
What do you do for work?
I'm working like carpentry.
Oh, we've decided that you're going to be today's Privateer Award winner.
Oh man!
So you're taking home 23.50 euros.
No way,
We're in America, but it's euros.
Jeez.
And will that help you go to more races next year?
I think I better now. I can't take this and just pocket it, So yeah, absolutely. I'll put that toward coming out to a race again next year for sure.
We want to see you at some more races. So, if you can get top 20, you're only 5 seconds back from the win. It's got to be pretty good,
It feels good for sure. Yeah. pumped on it.
We've got $240 US cash to go on top. That's from Boston Don and Jeff Kabush.
No way.
Jeff Kabush donated 100 thanks to his lovely partner.
Okay.
Because we got donation from Scotts Valley Cycles.
Oh, wow.
They gave 500, so we've gone up to that. All right, well that wraps up Win TV from here in Snowshoe. It's been a hell of a downhill season, and we've got one more EWS left, so over and out from the downhill world. Cheers to everyone. Yay!